The Millennials, right?
I don't know. If I had to put an answer to it, I would say the 90s generation, like that era.
The millennial?
We're part of the Millennials, also known as Generation Z. As a whole, I mean, I don't know everybody, so I can't really speak for everyone, but I think we're okay people.
I think it's very different from the baby boom generation, whereas now it's just completely run by the media, social media, and all this stuff.
There's a lot of us that are driven, some of us not so much, but for the most part, I think we're a good generation.
I think our generation feels like it's entitled to a lot. The way that I was raised, I was around older people a lot more than I was with our generation, and by older people I don't mean like 4 or 5 years old, I mean like older people. And they pass on a sense of you really have to earn what it is you want. So
it doesn't really bother me because I know that I'm not, but I could definitely see where people may think that, because a lot of people in our generation are a little full of themselves and they expect things to be handed to them, but it doesn't really bother me.
I believe that if this generation allows for technology and the media to run their lives, then they will, I guess, fall into that stereotype. But I don't think that statement, would go for the entire generation as a whole.
I think they're pretty spot on for a good portion of our generation. It's pretty accurate.
It may seem like we're lazy, but I know so many people that are my age and our generation that are more successful, if not at the same level of success as everyone in the generations before us.
I think a lot of us are goal-oriented, and we kind of, we like to do things on our own for ourselves.
Our attention span, it's like shrinking and shrinking and shrinking by like every time a new piece of technology comes out. For example, you go in an elevator, right? There is no conversation. Everybody's on their phones. Say, for example, my professor just told me today, back in the day when you had a break from class, everybody would just ask each other, how was your day, have a conversation. Now, everybody just gets up and goes on their phones. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling.
I do like the free spirit of our generation. I don't care what other people think of me, but I'm going to do my thing anyway kind of deal. I like that. That's really cool. The cons are actually tied in with what I just said, because sometimes people take responsibility for it. Other times people do what they want but don't think about the consequences for it, and that's bad.
We search for happiness and we're not afraid to do what we want to get our happiness.
Hopefully I have my shit together and I'm successful in writing for a magazine.
I mean, I'm hoping for it, but I wouldn't say like A-list yet, but I want to be like a successful, like steady movie star, film kind of actor kind of guy, whether it's TV, film, movies, and maybe some stage, maybe Broadway. But I want to stick to like, on camera work. So I want to say at least like a B-list celebrity, like 30. B-lister, that's cool, right? Alright, cool. Yep. I don't know where it's gonna go, but I do have fear for it. I am a bit afraid for our generation growing up in the future.
I would say the same thing. Hopefully a lot of us have our shit together. I hope that there's enough of us who want to make a difference in the world so we could actually do that and not just say we're gonna do it and not really be proactive about it.
We'll just have to wait for a little bit longer to find out.
That's all I can think about for now.